Hey Olivia, good job today. First day in the live account. Um, I know it was frustrating this morning when we couldn't get the locate monitor to work, but glad it finally ended up working later in the day. So I probably wouldn't have taken along typically, but since I've been watching this UAVS for a couple days now, um, I'd seen I drew this horizontal level here. And I saw this green volume coming in, and I was really tempted to take this trade for a long through these highs here, but I didn't, and that would have been a good trade, but in this pullback here, I was thinking if I risked at 735 here, if I got in as it was breaking the high of the red minute candle there, we could see a move back up towards 775. And right at market open, it did end up breaking that level. I quick sold half as it broke and sold the next half as it pushed a little higher. Had high green volume, so I thought it was just a pullback here and grabbed another starter. But it ended up dropping pretty quick, and the red volume was really coming in, so I was not really liking that trade. But I think with my risk, I was allowing it to come down a little further, and I think I had tried to sell as it broke the low of these candles here, but it was just so fast that I had pretty good slippage down to 750, but that whole trade ended up becoming just a wash. Had the locates worked, might have been looking at this for more of a shorting opportunity, but after a while, I ended up seeing that stock that Jake was watching earlier in the day. Alright, so I know there's quite a few lines drawn here, but there's really even a lot more that were drawn horizontally through this level here. But for making this video, I went ahead and pulled them up off the screen. But here's some trend lines over the past couple days. I wasn't even really looking at the stock too much this morning since the locate monitor wasn't working after that UAVS trade. I pretty much was planning on not trading anything, but once I found out that we could locate shares, this one kind of caught the eye. But as it got up over VWAP and was starting to fail, I went ahead and got an entry as it was breaking these lows. I wasn't sure about adding at any of these points because there was never a big flush of volume, so I just kept watching it. But as it had made a move back up towards the VWAP here, and I thought it was seeming to fail and cross this big ascending support level, I went ahead and added down here, which brought my cost basis a little lower than I would have liked, but I thought if it went through the lows there, I mean, it still had potential. And as it was getting back up here closer to 326, I went ahead and stopped out. I think it was about break even, but I thought at this point I didn't really want to take it all the way to my risk level. I thought it was nice to be able to get out there at break even. After it got back over the VWAP, it kind of had 3 pushes, and the high candle was a topping tail red candle on high volume, so I really liked seeing that. And as it broke through the VWAP again, I went ahead and got a starter. And then as it was breaking the low of these previous candles over here, I went ahead and added. And we had to hold this for a long time. Came down here to that 310, and there was a huge bid there. Kicked it back up, but it seemed to be staying below that ascending support level. A lot of sideways consolidation. And then we finally saw it come down here to that 310, and it wiped out that bid pretty quick. So I think it was showing another huge bid at 3, but I figured after that big panic sell-off, would probably see that momentum carry through. Bounced up a little bit, took a few taps at 3, and then finally had a good break. After that break at 3, I was hoping to see it make another push down, but as it was coming back closer to 3, I went ahead and covered half. I think there was some slippage because I'm pretty sure I had tried to get it filled down in here, but it didn't go any lower. I didn't want to cover the rest at 90 here because I did think it was going to break, but it didn't. And then as it got up over 3 and it retested this 302 area, I went ahead and covered the rest. And it was probably good I did because it went higher and just consolidated up over 3 for the rest of the day. So I don't think I had made it quite to the goal, but it was still a good trade and ended the day green. So again, good job today, and I will see you tomorrow.